Come to the front of your mat. Bring your legs hip distance apart and parallel. And lift your toes up, spread them wide apart. Bring your big toes down, then your pinky toes down. And then lower the rest of your toes. Bring your hands together, prayer position at the heart center. And just take a couple of breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Take a deep breath in and reach your arms up over the head. And as you exhale, fold at the hips, come all the way down. Let your head drop. Bend your knees if you need to. On your inhalation, reach the chest forward and flatten your back. And then bring your both hands down and step your left foot back and bring the knee down. Inhale and take your arms up overhead and reach them back, opening up your heart and chest. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank position. Send your heels to the right, then over to the left, and over to the right, and over to the left. Try to keep your shoulders on top of your wrists. And keep reaching the heels to the right, and over to the left. Back to the center, lower your knees, and lower yourself down to the floor. Flip your toes, send your arm bones back, fingertips line up with your armpits, and come up to a cobra position. As you exhale, lower down, and then bring yourself up into downward dog. Press firmly into the base of your thumbs and the base of the index fingers. Hug your forearms in. Wrap your triceps downwards and inwards. Lift your left leg up as you inhale. Stay there on your exhalation. Reach far and back with that left heel as you inhale again. Exhale, hold. On your next exhale, swing the left foot forward. Keep the knee on top of the ankle, and as you inhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling for a high lunge position. Try to bring your left thigh parallel to the floor and open up your chest, reaching your fingertips back, and the crown of the head is reaching back. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, let's bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Stacking your hands, forearms, and elbows. Create length by reaching back through the back heel and forward through the crown of the head. Draw the navel in, soften your body, and begin to twist. On your next exhale, lower your hands, step back. Bring your knees down and lower all the way to the floor. Slide the fingers back slightly, and as you inhale, come up to upward dog. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach back, downward dog. Taking a moment here. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Stay firm and grounded in your hands, pushing the floor away. And try to make the distribution of the weight equal on your hands. As you exhale again, swing your left foot forward and rotate your right heel in 90 degrees. Left hand stays on the outside of the front foot and reach your right arm up and over your ear. An alternative here is to bring your left forearm onto the thigh. That'll make it easier. Either way, try to press firmly in the outer edge of your right foot and reach through your fingertips. Palm is facing down or back. On your next exhale, bring yourself up into Warrior Two. Upright position, keeping the left knee bent and lining that knee with the second toe. As you inhale, draw your heels in. And as you exhale, press out, sinking down a little bit more. Keep the ribs in and pull up on your lower abdominals. Keep your arm bones in their sockets. On your next inhalation, reach back through the left arm. Right hand can support you with it on the leg or wrap it around your back. Reach out through the crown, reach through your left fingertips. This is Exalted Warrior. On your next exhalation, reach over with your arms once again. Straighten your front leg and reach over your left leg. Take your left hand down, either on the shin, in front of the foot, or behind the foot, and take the right arm up towards the ceiling for triangle pose. Make sure you keep breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Create length in the body by reaching through the crown of the head and keep your arm bones back. Perhaps send your head and shoulders slightly back. Now take your right hand to the hip. Step your left hand forward, and then the right foot steps forward a little bit. And slowly bring your right leg up towards the ceiling. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand supports you along with the left leg. Engage the right buttock, engage the right quad to keep that leg straight, and push firmly in the floor with your left foot. Breathing in deeply. And as you exhale, bring your hand down and bring your foot down so that the feet are together. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach the chest, lengthen the spine, straightening the legs. Looking forward. And as you exhale, clasp onto your elbows, tuck your chin in, and let the crown of the head reach towards the floor. Be sure to draw the navel in, bending the knees if you need to. You want to make sure that you have a downward slope on your back. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Breathing in, and as you exhale, reaching even further towards the floor. Feel the lengthening action in the back. On your next inhalation, reach the chest forward, flatten the back, and as you exhale, step the feet back into plank position. Send your heels over towards the right and step your left foot forward. We're going to do a few circles here with the left arm. And get your whole body involved here. And as your hand goes back, send your head and shoulders back. After your third circle, let's go to the other side. Inhaling as your arm goes behind you, exhale as it comes in front of you. And 3. Then bring your right hand down, step the right foot back, lower your knees, and lower your torso down to the floor. Come up into a push-up. Let's do that again, and pushing up again. And for 3. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. And after your 5th, stay on the ground. Lace the fingers together behind your buttocks. Press the feet into the floor, navel in, tailbone down, shoulders to the ceiling, and an inhale, lift head, shoulders, and chest. Open up the heart by reaching it forward. Take your ribs away from the hips, creating a little bit more length, and lift up perhaps a little bit higher, always keeping your feet on the floor. See if you can pull the Adam's apple back to create length in the neck. On your exhale, bring your hands down, line them up with your armpits, and then lift up into upward dog, looking up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, reach back to child's pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Then walk your hands towards the left. Walk your right hand a little bit more on that diagonal and push the floor away with your left hand. Now breathe into your right side body, create lots of expansion while keeping your right buttock on top of the heel. Take one more breath there and then walk yourself over to the other side. This time we'll be stretching the left side body, so create lots of expansion, breathing into the left ribs. Finish your breath, come back to the center, and on your exhale, roll up, sitting on your heels. Walk your hands behind you so they're right underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Now, gently squeeze the shoulder blades and lift your shoulder blades up through the heart. Breathing in to the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. On your next exhale, return into all fours, curl your toes, and reach back, downward dog. Now rotate your fingers inwards a little bit, so you're pigeon-handed. And we're going to do a downward dog push-up. So bend those elbows, reach the crown towards between the thumbs, and then press out. That's 2. Bend and extend. Try to maintain the same angle in your back. Good, and let's do 1 more. And press out. Beautiful. Straighten out your hands. Look forward. Walk your feet forward and reach the chest. Lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, fold deeply, crown of the head reaching to the floor. Now bend your knees and clasp onto your elbows behind your knees. And see if you can slowly begin to straighten out the legs. To make this easier, allow the hands to slide up the thighs. To get more stretch, slide your hands down the calves. Release your head. Breathing in deeply. Keep your tummy in. Slow exhalations. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. On your next inhalation, let's come up in a flat back. Reach your arms up over the head. And as you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale again, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, reach your chest and lengthen the spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Right knee comes down. Inhalation, reach those arms up. Right through the fingertips, right through the crown of the head, curling the tailbone forward. Going into a really beautiful back bend. On your exhale, return the hands to the floor, lift the back knee, step back, plank position. Lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Pressing the feet into the floor, see if you can lift the knees off the mat. And exhale into downward dog. Right leg reaches up and back. Really reach out through that heel, pulling back on your left buttock. Left heel reaches to the floor. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, swing that right foot forward for a high lunge position. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Try to get your right thigh parallel to the floor. Arm bones in the sockets, reach out through the fingertips and the crown of the head. Back leg is straight and strong. On your exhale, reach the left elbow on the outside of your front knee. Stack your hands, elbows, stack your forearms. Create length by reaching back once again through the back heel and forward through the crown. Soften the heart. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, twist a little bit more. Try not to look back behind you, but up towards the ceiling. One last breath, and as you exhale, bring your hands down and step back to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Inhale, come up to upward dog. Arm bones back, look up. Exhale, tummy in, reach back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Try to get the weight distribution of your hands equal. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. On your next exhale, swing your right foot forward. Left heel rotates in 90 degrees. Sweep your left arm back, up, and over. And once again, you can always bring your right forearm onto the thigh to make this a bit easier. Either way, reach firmly into the outer edge of your back foot, slicing the mat and through your fingertips. Create length and twist the chest open to the ceiling. Now on your next exhale, look down and bring yourself up to warrior two. So your upright position, your hips are open, front knee is on top of the ankle. Squeeze those heels in as you inhale, exhale, pressing out. Arm bones are in their sockets. Zip up the abdominals, ribs are in. Now flip your front hand and reach your arm back. Reach it far, reach out through the crown of the head for exalted warrior. Either the left hand is wrapped behind your back or supporting you by pressing against your left leg. One more breath, and as you exhale, return to warrior two and straighten your front leg. We're going to take this into triangle pose. So reach over that front leg, bring your hand down onto the shin, to the floor in front of the foot, behind the foot. You choose. And then go ahead and open up your chest as much as you can towards the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling if you can. But if that's too challenging for your neck, just look forward or look down. Head and shoulders are slightly back. Now bring your hand to the left hip. Walk your right hand forward, step your left foot forward. Now walk your right hand forward just a little bit more and lift your left leg off the mat. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Press firmly into the floor with your right foot. Engage your left buttock and your left quad so the leg is straight and lifted. On your next exhale, bring your left hand down, bring your left foot down so the feet are together. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, you fold. Head drops down. Inhale, reach the chest. And then hook your two first fingers around your big toes and then fold again. Elbows will rotate out to the side. gently squeezing the shoulder blades. You're using your toes as leverage to allow you to draw your body in a little bit closer to those legs. Deep breath in, slow breath out. On your next inhalation, let's take this a bit further if we can by walking our hands underneath our feet so the toes are right up against the crease of our wrist. And fold. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Keep your tummy in. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more deep breath in. Slow breath out. Release the hands. Reach the chest forward, lengthen the spine, and bring both hands down. Step the feet back into plank position. Send your heels to the right. Bring your left arm up towards the ceiling. Push the hips slightly forward, rib cage in. Stack your feet if you can. Squeeze the inner thighs, engage your buttocks, lift your hips even higher up. Reach up through that left hand and breathe. Bring your left hand down as you exhale and send your heels over to the left. Let's take it to the other side. Arm bones are back in their sockets. Keep the legs apart if you wish. Stack the feet to make it more challenging, or you can simply bring your left knee down to make it a bit easier. Either way, lift up those hips. Engage your abdominals, squeeze your inner thighs, and reach up through your right hand. Breathing deeply in through the nose and slowly out through the nose. Breathing in, and on your next exhale, return the right hand to the floor. Find your plank, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Keep those arm bones back. Exhale, downward dog. Actually, let's bring this into child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here, and on your exhale, slowly roll up to a seated position on your heels. Now walk your hands back, fingertips forward, hands under the shoulders, and curl the tailbone up, lifting your hips towards the ceiling. Press firmly into the shins. Lift your lower shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, pushing your heart up. Breathing deeply into the chest. Create expansion to get a little bit more stretch. On your next exhale, come back into all fours, curl your toes under, and reach back to downward dog. Just take a moment here. Find your breath. And on your next inhalation, look forward and walk your feet forward. Reach your chest and lengthen the spine. On your exhale, fold. Let your head drop down. Inhale. Come all the way up with a flat back. Bring your hands together. And as you exhale, bring them to the heart center and release.